players have just finished training. What are you? Musiala! Hey! Musiala, it's got to be Kane next. It's got to be Kane next. A friendship, or a Freundschaft, to give it the German term, is almost unthinkable in English football. Just the sight of a 50-50 scarf alone is controversial enough without two clubs sharing a Freundschaft. Granted, we've got Liverpool and Borussia Mönchengladbach, we've got Bochum and Leicester City, we've got Ipswich and Fortuna Düsseldorf, but I'm talking about, imagine, two English clubs sharing a friendship. However, in Germany it's incredibly common. You've got Dortmund and Rot-Weiss Essen, Dortmund and FC Köln, Dortmund and Schalke. Schalke and Nürnberg, Hertha and Karlsruhe, HSV and Hannover 96, Bochum and Preußen Münster, and of course today, the one many consider the oldest, which I know is going to cause some fans to hit that comment section in a rage of fury, my beautiful VfL Bochum and the beast, the mighty FC Bayern München. Join me as we once again make the trip from England to Deutschland, getting ready for this weekend's Bundesliga game at the Allianz Arena, checking out what Munich has to offer, and of course, learning a bit more about the history between these two clubs. Ladies and gents, we have landed in München, and as you can see behind me, there's an FC Bayern bus. Of course, we're not far from the Allianz, but we're not watching the game today. Of course, I'm here wearing a Bochum shirt because we're here all about the friendship and all about the game at the Allianz Arena tomorrow. But these boys, FC Bayern, they're of course Germany's biggest team, having won the German Championship a whopping 33 times, 32 times since its rebranding as the Bundesliga. They've won 20 DFB Pokals, 6 European Cups, now known as the Champions League. They are the dominant force of German football. So naturally, they're a little bit disliked because of their success. And Bochum, a rather inoffensive club, having won very little to no silverware trophies over the years. Naturally, the friendship with Bayern maybe gives Bochum a reason for some people to dislike them, who knows. Anyway, we're going to head to a few places now in Munich as we talk more about this incredible friendship. We're going to check out the nwalder Stadion, where Bayern played their football and their rivals 1860 now play theirs, as well as checking out the FC Bayern shop, or one of them, for the 125-year anniversary range. This is going to be good. Hit that like button. Let's continue the travelling. Let's go. So, how on earth did this friendship begin? Well, back in 1973, on the 3rd of November, the two sides met at the Stadion, or the same site on Kastroberstrasse, because this is pre-Stadion. Of course, the stadium was rebuilt from around 76 to 79. Bayern had a team including legends of the game, such as Franz Beckenbauer and Sepp Maier, and would ultimately win the game 1-0, thanks to Uli Hoeneß's Uli Hoeneß's goal, 1-0. While the Bayern players were celebrating victory on the pitch, there were disagreements between both sets of fans, which ultimately led to some Bayern fans getting attacked after the game. But, ironically, Bochum's oldest fan group, the Bochumer Jungen, which basically translates to Bochum Boys, stepped in and sorted out the trouble. This led to the two sets of fans going for a drink, or 2, or 3, or 10, patching things up and exchanging contact information. Right guys, a quick pit stop at the hotel room. I've had a change of shirts. I've got the fresh early 90s Bochum shirt on now, and I've left my folks at the hotel doing what English people do, drinking tea. I had to double check my phone to check that I was in Munich because the sun is shining and it is beautiful. A fantastic day to stroll to the train station and then to the nwalder Stadion. But as I make my way there, here's more on the story between FC Bayern and my beloved VfL Bochum. So back to our story, and it's now the reverse fixture in Munich, and Bayern invite the Bochumer Jungen to do a lap of honour around the Stadion and greet the Bayern fans. They carried around a banner which read, VfL Fan Club greets FC Bayern. The foundations were built on what would become a growing bond over the 1970s. So I kind of feel like I'm in enemy territory at the moment, wearing a Bochum shirt at 1860s ground. Let's go and check out more of this and touch on again the friendship. Let's go. How on earth did the Hansa fans get up there to put those stickers up there? Incredible. So, Eingangsspieler, player entrance, over here. And obviously, 1860 will be playing here on Sunday, and my mum and dad have booked the flights too early for us to be able to attend the game versus BVB2, Borussia Dortmund's second team. So instead, we're doing a stadium tour at the Stadion Sunday morning, but we will be back here at some point, but not in a Bochum shirt.
You came to me in a dream last night. You were standing in a brilliant light. The end is here. The game is over. No more pretending. No more. No more.
So yeah, not too bad, guys. Anyway, again, I feel a bit in the wrong place. As soon as I saw that sticker of a cartoon pissing on the Sud curver, that suggested I shouldn't really be here, because obviously my allegiance is with FCB. So let's get to the FCB fan shop. Now, I have been on the Bayern website, and there's about 6 or 7 fan shops here in Munich, but I'm going to the FC Bayern store on Säbener Straße. 15-minute walk, let's go. Okay guys, so I got that wrong. These are just offices over here. Not sure what they're doing there, but it was a really friendly woman who spoke really good English. I did attempt ein bisschen Deutsch, but she gave up and she just spoke to me in English. But these are all owned by FCB as well, FC Bayern. And she was telling me about how I need to come on a weekday and experience some training, because they're having like an open day and stuff. I can see loads of people by the fan shop over here. What is going on here? Right then guys, we've timed this beautifully because the players have just finished training. So all these people, they're not queuing up for the beautiful new tricot. They've already got that. The players are coming out here. So maybe we might see the man himself, Mr. Harry Kane. Who knows? Musiala! Hey! Musiala, it's got to be Kane next. It's got to be Kane next. Go on, Toya! That's okay, do it. Well then guys, so I went into the fan shop because apparently Harry Kane has already gone home, but there were some lovely tricos in there, but of course there wasn't the 125-year anniversary shirt they're going to be wearing tomorrow or today if you're watching this when it's just uploaded. But a good friend of mine, Nina, we're meeting her at the hotel. She's got the new jersey, so we get to see it for ourselves. She's got 5 on the back, which obviously is number 5 for Franz Beckenbauer. Anyway guys, I'm going to get the Paulaner, not sure how you say it, get the beer in me, maybe some traditional Munchen food, and I'm going to get munching my Munchen food. Let's get back to the hotel. Over here guys is where the players will be training, Harry and all the Bayern boys. Just behind this building over here, loads of pitches. Do you know what, I thought it would be a little bit more closed off. When you go to Carrington, Manchester United's training ground, they don't want you anywhere near the players, but that's another difference with Deutschen Fußball, a lot more accessible. And as the lady just said, they do open training sessions. I know back in the day it was a thing. For example, Manchester United, when they trained at the Cliff, it was open, or I don't know if it was open to the public, but they were a lot more accessible. Modern footballers, Premier League footballers, don't want the fans anywhere near them. Not in Germany. Even with the giant, Bayern, very open. So, this man here, mate, what's your name again?
Alfredo.
And you're from Chile?
Yeah, I'm from Chile.
He watches the videos, and he also let me know that the 1860 fan shop is there, and the 1860 training ground is there. So very close to Bayern's training ground.
Yes, but this is all Sächsic terrain. Like you go around here, is all Sächsic.
This is an 1860 area. So is it? Do you hate Bochum, or is it just like we don't?
No, I don't.
We don't. Brother. Ladies and gents, we've had a cracking day already. Imagine meeting a subscriber randomly, waiting for a tram. That's the beauty of YouTube. But back to the Freundschaft. Not so long ago, Bochum und Bayern celebrated 50 years of friendship since that initial meeting in the 73-74 season. Is it the oldest fan friendship in Germany? I'll leave that one to you to discuss in the comments below. But I mean, I did put a poll up on Instagram. A lot of you did say that it is the oldest, but of course I've got a very much biased group of people on Instagram who mostly are Bochum fans, so maybe that might have something to do with it. Somebody did suggest that maybe the Schalke and Nuremberg Freundschaft is older, but every bit of information I could find suggested that officially the Schalke Nuremberg Freundschaft started in 1980 on a bus. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because maybe the Schalke and Nuremberg Freundschaft is the bigger one, the more well-known one. They've shared shirt designs, they've shared numerous stuff over the years, stuff that would make people back home in Britain completely sick. But if you are disgusted by the sight of a 50-50 scarf, maybe you shouldn't watch tomorrow, because we're going to experience the Bayern and Bochum Freundschaft for ourselves in person. So if you are new around here, make sure you do hit that like button, subscribe, because there's lots of videos, vlogs coming from Munchen this weekend. Can you imagine two clubs playing in the same division, playing in the Premier League back home? Could you imagine Manchester United and Crystal Palace, Arsenal and Brighton, for example, sharing a friendship? They don't have to be geographically close together. Just look, I'm in Munich. It's what, like 800 kilometers away from Bochum? Schalke and Nürnberg, Gelsenkirchen and Nuremberg, as we would say, are like 400 kilometers away from each other. Dankeschön, auf Wiedersehen.